There's our airplane coming in, the only one in the airport right now. Down to gate 5. It's a great little airline. They have 3 zones for boarding. I'm in zone 3. But since I'm a senior, they said go ahead and stand in zone 1. We let seniors board first. Awesome. There's the jetway. Going up here. Here's the wall of the airport. I'll show you my seat. There's gate 5, and there's Annabelle holding my chair. Hello.
Involved. This flight will take 55 minutes. Open your window shades. Please switch all your electronic devices to flight mode. Smoking and vaping are strictly prohibited. E-cigarettes are to be switched off and batteries removed. The charging and usage of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Contrast is among the great joys of travel. Our life in Manila, we compete for space everywhere, walking the sidewalks, the malls, waiting in line, the wet markets, and the public transportation. I'm no authority on Iloilo. We only spent 4 nights and 4 days on the Panay Island. I'm just recording and sharing our first impressions. It's time to relax now and recall our first visit to the city of Iloilo. Our first impression was how clean and new everything looked. There's a new airport. We stayed next to an S&M mall that was brand new and huge. The roads were wide. Streets were relatively clean and didn't see many homeless people, if any. The Iloilo Esplanade is a splendid riverfront walk that goes for almost 2 kilometers. My heart beats in Iloilo City. Walkways, landscape, and sculpture were all well cared for. This Niño Santo Catholic statuette of the child Jesus is held aloft by dancing native Ilonggos, a symbol of their living culture. Here we see Spanish architecture from the colonial times that they preserve in these old mansions. The famous pancit molo. Actually looks like wonton soup. February 6, 2020. I knew the Christmas season started in September in the Philippines. I see in some places it lasts to February. A modern nightclub beckons the younger set. We visited the Paz Market and walked through the old town, the city proper. Hand sanitizer. Wonder which way. This one was called the Iloilo prison. We stopped and bought a native roast chicken. They were small, stuffed with lemongrass, and absolutely delicious. In the Haro district, we visited the Belfry and the cathedral. Here's the Museum of Economic History of Iloilo. This building is a cultural landmark. It's made with the famous Philippine Nara wood, heavy and strong hardwood. Within a few blocks, we saw the first of several seaports. I can now understand how building the new while preserving some of the historical is a daunting challenge. The sea is a tyrannical host here in the Philippines. The blazing heat of the tropical sun and the non-stop torrential rains are your adversaries. Add to that the voracious insects, volcanoes erupting, impossible typhoon and flooding, and add the epic earthquakes. I wonder how they do it. Rimadas Island. From the Iloilo waterfront. One thing for sure, the Iloilo of today will not be here tomorrow, and I'm so grateful to have spent some time getting acquainted. That fence is not going to hold many people. The balustrades are decayed and gone. Need a set of dentures. Panay is an agricultural, farming, and fishing breadbasket. Farmlands abound. From the air and across the island, I've seen an industrious, hard-working population, raising and harvesting their own rice, pork, seafood, coconuts, mangoes, poultry, and so on. I saw several of their seaports and a huge flour mill. The port of Iloilo. Got the girls practicing their dance over there. And this is the Iloilo Bureau of Customs. It is right at the heart of the port.